Welcome back to the Dr. Jonette channel. Today I have a quick and simple tutorial for you on how to make a parchment decorating cone. Maybe you want to drizzle some chocolate on a chocolate Easter egg like I did, and you don't want to get all of your decorating supplies out. A quick, simple parchment cone works like magic. So let's get started and make this parchment cone. I've got a piece of parchment here, and as you can see, it's a rectangle, but for my cone I need a triangle, and I'm going to turn this rectangle first into a square, and then, now you can see it's now a square. I'm going to open that square up like this, and we are cutting it in half to form two rectangles. Both of these rectangles could be used as a parchment decorating cone. Let's say, for example, you have some white frosting, and you color one part of it pink and part of it white, or you have white frosting and white or chocolate, and you want to use both of them. So to make our parchment cone, you're going to take your triangle. The point of it should be pointing towards you, and you want to find the center of it. So just kind of draw an imaginary line straight up from the point and hold your finger there. Then you are going to take one end of it and roll it around just like that and form a cone. Hold it down and then wrap the other part of the parchment of the cone around it, so that when you look at it like this, you want these three tips to kind of be equal. If you were to make this tip and half of this one, and then that one and that one, would be about equal. The other thing that you notice is that the edge of the cone is actually along kind of the edge here. You can see that edge kind of follows that, and you've got a nice closed tip on the tip of it. So now what I usually do is I take a stapler and secure that. If you don't have a stapler, what you can do instead is to go ahead and fold it over. Fold it over like that, and then once you get it folded over, you can also secure it by cutting a notch in it like this. If you have a stapler, you don't need to cut the notch in it, but if you don't have a stapler, you want to cut the notch and fold that down, and that will actually also help keep everything together so that your cone doesn't unwind on you. But since I have a stapler, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of more staples in. Now your parchment cone is ready to start decorating. But before you start decorating, of course, you're going to fill it, and then you're going to decide how big of an opening you want in the end of it. And just use your scissor to cut off. Say we want a fairly good sized opening, and you cut off the opening to make the size that you want. So this you would be using to maybe pipe a swirl of frosting. If you made the opening smaller, maybe use it to write some happy birthday or some words on a cake. Whatever you want to. Once it's filled, I like to fill it about this far, up to about right here or so. And then what I do is, especially if I'm having my grandkids or kids helping me, I go ahead and actually roll down the top so that it's all secured real well. So now you've got whatever you're using to decorate in this part of your cone. Your top is nicely secured, and I go ahead and put a row of staples across the top. Now I can hand that cone to a child, and they can take it and squeeze it pretty good, and you're not going to have, you don't have to worry about, and they don't have to worry about everything squirting out of the top of your parchment cone. And they can use it to decorate whatever they're decorating. And the great part about it as well is that when you're all done with what you're decorating, it just gets tossed in the garbage. And easy cleanup, no mess. And you don't have to figure out how to clean the tips that you've put on your decorating cone. You don't have to figure out how to do any of the cleanup. It just can go right in the garbage. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Next time you are looking for a quick, easy tip for how to decorate cookies, cupcakes, cakes, whatever it is, make yourself a quick and easy parchment cone. For more information also, go to my website at growwithdrjonette.com. And thank you also for signing up for notifications so you'll know whenever I post a new video. And also check out the website. There's lots more information there. There's recipes, there's gardening, there's longevity, health tips. And we'll see you next time on the Dr. Jonette channel.